good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending from where you're watching in this world, and welcome. Welcome to our weekly meditation with a focus on health and well-being. We are here at Virginia Sanctuary, and that's what we offer, every week, either live or, recorded. So welcome. We're happy to have you. And as usual, I start with a little focus and contemplation that, I was, finding myself looking at today. And since it is my birthday today, I, really thought, well, what are birthday celebration and remembering and celebrating your birthdays really for? And some people don't even like to do it. And I always find it, a time for a little bit of reflection, a time usually for a lot of gratitude to see, all the things I can be grateful for, at the day, in my life, at the last year. And, and sometimes, some emotional situations, but in general, a time and a focus to take a pause and reflect. And of course, you can do this every day, but birthdays usually are a good way, a good reminder, of taking a little break and, exploring your life. And that is in many ways the focus of meditation anyway. Meditation, when we start going inward and start focusing on our internal life or internal, information, it brings us to a examination and recognition of, first of all, of our lives, of our, accumulated experiences and thinking and feelings. And also more and more when we clear this out, the gratitude, the recognition who we really are, that we are like spiritual beings having, like a human experience for a while. And it's only a while. And that's what birthdays remind us of, that, it doesn't go on forever in this form. Okay. So I think we could just have a little celebratory and gratitude focus for today in our meditation. But before we do this, Julie will lead us through a little tapping exercise and, emphasize our focus for today.
Thank you, Mona. And on behalf of everyone watching, happy birthday. I'm very, very grateful you were born. Thank you. Thank you for being my mentor and inspiration and friend for many years now. Yes. And Cindy says happy birthday in the chat. Very good. Very good. Oh, and I see another one. Dawn. Dawn is saying happy birthday too. So there you go. Thanks, everybody. Oh, very nice. Yeah. We just finished up a wonderful Still Point Silent retreat on Sunday and are having a little bit of R&R after that and right back at it. Right back at it. So this is also a reminder that, especially when we're focusing on healing something, that to slow down, to enjoy taking things a bit slowly. And, so often when we have a health challenge going on, or maybe more than one health challenge going on, we spend so much time trying to fix ourselves or fix it or figure it out. And why did this happen? What thoughts created it? Whatever it is, what foods created this? What am I doing to heal this? And just that, like, because I've been going through my own journey related to this for the last several months, and it's like a balance of, yes, doing the inquiry, doing the research, doing the things that you need to do to help yourself, or finding the right doctors and all that. But it's also a balance of just allowing, of taking time to just trust, to allow, to talk kindly to yourself. There's an opportunity just to come into more balance with every challenge that we're presented with, and how we see it. What is our perspective? And what we are going to do in this meditation really is opening to this possibility of health and well-being, and affirming gratitude for it happening. And there's that, spending a bit of time on that, maybe each day, maybe visualizing what you'd like to experience, what you'd like to feel, what you'd like to embody for yourself. And the other side, what I've been journeying lately is surrendering the attachment to the body, to the form. And Mona's contemplation about birthdays flows very nicely with this, is that it's a balance of, yes, I am healthy, I'm whole, I'm complete, I'm happy, I am all as one consciousness, whatever it is. And then also just being, I am so much more than this. This is temporary. And how can we wake up more and use our challenges as a vehicle, as an opportunity or inspiration to connect with that presence, that awareness that's always there beyond our physical form. And once we have these opportunities to connect more that way through meditation, or just our focus, or maybe we just focus on our breath for a little bit, become a little bit more still, more beingness. What happens is we allow our well-being. So even without just, we don't even need to focus on it. We don't even need to focus on this particular issue that needs to be healed. Just return to center as much as we can. Find a little bit more relief. Find a little bit more peace, presence, gratitude, and allow. Take a break from trying to figure everything out. That's an invitation for you if it resonates. So without further ado, we're going to do a little bit of tapping before we go into the meditation. This is part of the thought field therapy modality. And we work with our energy meridians, our meridian endpoints. And the specific sequence we do in a moment is to support us in clearing blocks, to being open to this possibility of absolute health and well-being. Again, not needing to figure anything out, but just being open to this vibration, this possibility. And in the meditation, just surrendering to this. So let's go ahead and do the tapping points. First, just think about being open to this possibility. Health and well-being, vitality, whatever it is that you're wanting to embody or create for yourself. Love, presence, ease, relaxation. Good. And let's start tapping with the side of the hand. You can tap either side of hand, just opening to this possibility even more, knowing how worthy you are of this. Tapping under the nose, letting go of any limiting beliefs that are blocking you from this experience. Tapping the center of the chin, affirming that you're worthy of health and well-being here and now, of peace, of love, of happiness for no reason. Tapping the middle finger point that's located up by the base of your nail on the side of the finger facing the index finger. Now filling up your body with love. And we're going to tap the outside corners of your eyes, releasing all blocks to experiencing health and well-being here and now. Good. And next we're going to tap the collarbone points, and that's below the clavicle on either side. Yeah. Good. And lastly, we'll tap the index finger. That's up by the base of your nail on the side of the finger facing the thumb. Yes, to health and well-being happening here and now, to presence, more blissful awareness, peace, love. And you can relax your hands down, taking a nice deep breath in and out. And as one of our guests shared as a focus from our last retreat, see your cells smiling. Visualize your cells smiling. Your cells are consciousness too. They are intelligent. So we enjoy their smiling presence as well. Okay, very good. Now Mona will continue to guide us into the meditation.
Thank you, Julie. Wonderful. Yes, yes, yes. Bottom line, be kind to yourself with all the things your mind tells you to do. Anyway, so close your eyes if you don't have already and feel comfortable in your seat or lying down. Just, sink a little bit more into the chair, the floor, the couch, the recliner, wherever you are, listening and focusing on this meditation. And just become aware of your breath. Your breath is a wonderful, connection to your higher dimensions, to life itself. You can't live without a lot of, about breath. If you stop breathing, it doesn't last long that you stay in this form. So be grateful first for your breath. Just become aware of it. It is thankfully automatic, it just breathes, and you can acknowledge it. You can, become more and more aware of your breath. One day, our Master Charles was asking us, how many breaths were you aware of during the day? Is it something that you totally forget? Is it something that you are constantly aware of? And for now, just take the opportunity and be aware. Just notice your breath flowing in and out. And you don't have to change it, just let it be natural. But in the awareness of gratitude for your breathing, for life happening through you. And take this awareness into the meditation. Just stay with the gratitude for life, gratitude for your experience, gratitude and celebration of who you are able to be, in this manifestation of your life. And before we do this, let's state our affirmation that we always affirm here and now, at this moment. We are open to the possibility of absolute health and well-being. And the focus on the breath, the gratitude, and the celebration emphasizes this focus. So keep it in your meditation for now. All right. Keep breathing, keep watching, and notice. Notice your state of being. How are you at this moment? And just notice. Nothing to change. Keep your mind out of it. Just notice your state of being. And slowly, come back. Include the outside world again. The outside focus. Just include it into your awareness. And let's conclude this meditation with another affirmation. We are grateful for the experience of absolute health and well-being that is happening in our lives here and now. And affirm it with a big yes. Okay. And Julie again will now offer another exercise to integrate this experience.
Thank you, Mona. And one more happy birthday. Enjoy your night. Yes. So let's wrap this up with one final tapping exercise. This is to support you in integrating this meditative experience. It's called the floor to ceiling eye roll. And we're going to tap what's called the gamut spot, and it's located on the back of either hand at the base of the ring finger knuckle and the pinky finger knuckle. So just down in that little valley below them here. I'm going to tap there. And while you do that, you're going to keep your head level and just using your eyes, look down towards the floor and slowly raise your eyes up towards the ceiling, giving thanks for your health and well-being happening here and now. Yes. And we'll repeat that on the other hand, tapping the gamut spot. Look down towards the floor and slowly raise your eyes up toward the ceiling. You're going to say yes to loving yourself as you are. And may we extend this out to those around us in our world as well. Maybe go hug a friend, hug a loved one, and let's share these good vibes with others as well. Very good. Thank you so much for joining us for this meditation and this celebration of wellness and well-being. We hope you'll join us in the next one. Fall is a busy retreat time for us, and I do not have my calendar in front of me, but if we're not on a live stream because of a retreat, please feel free to join and just have that focus. Watch a previously recorded live stream that we have on YouTube and continue with affirming your health and well-being happening here and now. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.